need to make a video about it because nobody understands this, and I'm in kind of a unique position to warn people, but it doesn't really belong on my channel as a short film channel. But the long and short of it is, when it comes to like Meta, right, and Facebook, they're a data company. Like what they sold was your information. That's how they made all their money. They didn't make their money by connecting people to other people, right? That was like the myth is like, hey, we made this great platform where you can all connect and talk, and that's how we make our money. But it's like, no, well, you made your money by selling people's private information to the highest bidder. And in the tech space, there's a phrase which is data is the new oil. So back in the day, there's like an oil rush where everyone needs oil because it's just so in demand. And right now, data is so in demand because you can only train AI if you have a giant pool of data. So who's making all the money is like, people that either A, scraped all the internet and stolen all the data, or B, if you happen to already have a lot of data. So if you're like an excavation company that's been doing seismic scans for the last 50 years, and then you happen to have this giant background of data, people will pay you billions of dollars so they can train an AI on that data. This is why like Getty Images has their own AI now, and Adobe Stock has their own AI now, right? It's because like, we have all these images to train it on, but that's only thinking image-based. So one of the problems they're having with robots is, and I'm telling you all this so you can use it in your stories, and with robots, one of the problems is they don't have enough training data of like real world houses and homes. And so there's two options. They can either generate a bunch of artificial homes, or they can go in and scan people's homes. Now it's really hard to go in and scan hundreds of thousands of people's homes. That's something, you have to get a really complicated device, which can see in 360 degrees. They have to be regularly moving it around the room. But what Facebook's been able to figure out is we can get people to opt in to scan their home and pay us for the privilege. And that's what these VR headsets are actually about. So the actual where Meta, I think, is actually going to make all their money is in having a 3D representation of many, many people's homes that then they can take and train and sell that training data to other places. So this is something that nobody's talked about. Nobody's mentioned that the whole point of AR VR isn't to sell you on a better version of Zoom. It's to get information, and you're going to scan yourself in, right? And so now they have not only do they have your name, not only do they have your address, not only do they have, but they also have like your literal face, your dimensions, your sizes. So what's going to happen is that you're going to get an ad, and the ad isn't going to be like, hey, buy this shirt. It's, hey, this is how you would look in this shirt.
Hello, Mr. Yakamoto. Welcome back to the Gap. How does the assorted tank tops work out for you?
John Anderson, you can use a Guinness right about now.
Did you see this morning the avatars from Lex Friedman?
Exactly.
They had that conversation. Oh, they just posted it this morning, which is Lex Friedman and Mark Zuckerberg. 3D avatars scanned.
Yep.
And like you said, the consequences of that will be like, well, opting in, going like, I'm happy to give you my complete image
like
to store in your data bank.
Right. They already have my name. They're going to know your height. Like the VR headset sits on your head, so they know how tall you are. They're going to know, like, you're not just going to get a couch. You're going to get a couch, an ad for a couch that matches your carpet, because they're going to know what your carpet is, right? Like, and they're going to know the size of your room, and they're going to know what's old
you know how you were saying
room.
A character, you'd start seeing like furniture adverts with your room and the furniture, Compton.
How cool would that look there? Oh, that looks great there. Or like a piece of art on the wall or whatever, and it's like a little statue or something. So like that's really what's going on here, and I haven't seen anyone point it out yet, but I did want to point that out. What Facebook's been able to figure out is we can get people to opt in to scan their home and pay us for the privilege.